wanted to make a video today that would be like exactly what I wanted as my younger self. I remember being like a freshman, sophomore in high school, wishing I would like have just a full guide that like takes you step by step on how to create the social life that you desire in high school, because there's people that tell you having a social life in high school isn't a good thing, especially in the self-improvement space, but in my experience, having a social life in high school, it taught me some things about life, and I could have went about it in a different way, but I don't regret doing all the partying I did, stuff like that, because I'm so much better talking to people now. I understand people better. I learned some things about myself too in the time I was partying, so I just figured this would help any of y'all younger high school students out. I'll just start off by going over my story. Sixth, seventh grade, I had like zero friends whatsoever, right? Like zero friends. I wasn't friends with anybody. I had an experience during the coronavirus going into my 8th grade year. It was the summer after 7th grade. I had an experience. I could talk about that later in a different video, but not important right now. That made me realize that, oh shit, I gotta have friends. Like, I'm missing out on so much of the social aspect of what people my age should be experiencing, and it just like flipped a switch in my head, and I felt the need, like, I need to get friends. So a day later, we were on the way back from the camping trip that we were on. That made me realize that I needed friends. I downloaded Snapchat, made an account, and I added my I already had an account actually. I added my cousin. I had a few people on there, and I was just like scrolling through stories, and I had my first friend I met this way. His name was Riley Duvno. I was on Snapchat scrolling through stories, and he posted, "What's the word?" or like, "Who wanna hang?" or something like that, some cringy middle schooler stuff. But he posted like, "What's the word? Who wanna hang?" right? And I slid up and I was like, "Hey, let's go, I'm down." Not like that, of course. I said it in the most awkward way possible. Like, a few years all the way to my senior year in high school. So, like, this is a 5-year jump. In the span of 5 years, I started partying literally 2 days every weekend for a year straight. Skip 5 years to senior year. I had just so many friends. I had more friends than I could even, like, manage, to be honest. Like, I'm at the point in my life now. I graduated high school last year. Like, I don't even party no more. I don't really hang out with that many people no more, because I experienced so much hanging out in high school. Like, I'm like burnt out of that stuff. I like learned all I could, and I just came to the realization that like that life is not going to get me any further. But it was a great experience. I was talking to friends in every class, have friends in every class, talking to friends in the hallway, going to parties all the time. Like, life was, I turned my life from having no friends into having more than I could, like, more than I even pictured having when I started wanting to have, like, I wanted to be popular was my main goal. I wrote down on a notebook right here, like, what I wished I would have known, and like the step-by-step process I would have followed to develop this social life, and I guess I'll present it to y'all right now. So, step number 1 of having the social life that y'all want in high school is you got to be on self-improvement. And yeah, a lot of self-improvement, it'll help, but it's not very important. The top 2 main habits that I mean when I say you got to be on self-improvement are, you got to meditate and be in the gym. So meditation, it helped me. I remember I started meditating maybe start of sophomore year. Yes, I started meditating start of sophomore year, and I am so glad I started doing that. Like, you don't feel the results from meditating at first. It takes about 2 weeks for you to like realize that, oh, this is actually helping me a little bit. But it made me be able to talk to friends so much easier. I was just more locked in on a conversation. I was able to explain things better. I was able to understand people better. And overall, just meditating helps in literally every area of your life. You're able to think better. You're able to plan like parties out better. Everything could be improved by meditating. The gym, the bigger you are, the more people respect you. The more muscle you have, the more people respect you. It's some sort of psychological, subconscious stuff that goes on in the mind, but People can see that you got to put in the work to develop that kind of body, and people can see that, and that makes them respect you. It's a very simplified explanation of that without going too deep into what doesn't need to be dug into. But yeah, just start meditating, get in the gym. That's step one of how to develop the best social life you could ever imagine in high school. Step number two, pick a sport you want to play, and more in specific, I would say football or basketball, because those are like the top two watch sports in high school. I played football and basketball for fun, but never for a team. And pick a sport to get into, whether it's football or basketball. Pick between the two, and just try your best to be as good as possible at it, because it's honestly, if you're good at a sport in high school, it's so much fun. Just being able to put on a show in front of the whole entire school every Friday night on a football game, like it's just a great feeling, and it'll make people see you in the school. It'll increase your social status within your school and give you more access to friends, parties, girls, whatever you want. Step number three, you gotta be confident and not afraid to see yourself as above people. I know it sounds messed up, and society's gonna tell you, oh yeah, seeing yourself as above people, that's so toxically masculine, some bullshit like that. But fuck that, right? We're men. We wanna be as high up in life as possible. So, in order to do that, you gotta see yourself as above other people that you're actually above. You know what I mean? There's these people in high school, all they do is play video games, watch porn. They do all these negative habits, and they don't do anything good for themselves or their family. You're not like that if you're watching me, and I'm sure you're never gonna be like that. Don't see yourself as equal to those people. Those people are subhuman. You are above those people. And that'll increase your confidence so much, but genuinely believing that and actually understanding that. If you do that, you're gonna be so much better at talking to people, and people are gonna be more attracted to you if you see yourself as above people. It's kind of messed up, but try it out. Step number four is be cool with everyone, even the weird kids, popular kids, literally everybody. As long as they don't do no bullshit to you or someone you're friends with, like someone in your tribe, then be cool with them. But don't associate with every person you're cool with, if that makes sense. You don't want to like be seen hanging around like them weird ass people. You want to like find where you fit in best. Like, I made this mistake myself. I was chasing after being friends with the most popular people. It took me 2 years to realize that was some bullshit, and I just need to be friends with who I want to be friends with. But the thing with this is you can't be friends with them like weird video game, like school shooter type of people, right? You can't be friends with those people, or else you're not going to end up with any girls. You're not going to get invited to any parties in high school. So they're cool people to like talk to here and there, but never hang out with them. Find like the cool group of people that actually go out and do fun stuff and live a good life. Find that group that you fit in with, and everything else will fall in place. That leads right into number five, host parties. Get some music in there, get the right people there, get that shit bumping, right? It doesn't got to be nothing crazy. It doesn't have to be anything degenerate. Y'all don't got to drink, even though at a party, I would recommend, if you don't got to drive, I would definitely recommend drinking at a party especially. I didn't much, and I kind of regret that, because I wasn't as in the flow state as other people, not as like social as I could have been, even though I did have a bunch of fun at these parties. But yeah, host parties at your house or someone else's house, but be sure like you're the one in charge of that if you can, because that increases like how people view you so much. If you're hosting parties, like smoking weed at your crib, shit like that, people see you in a better way. And just a few disclaimers I have: don't party more than once a week. I was partying way too much. I was sleep deprived and I didn't even know it. And since I graduated high school, stopped partying, made my life a lot better, I realized just how fucked up I was from like how sleep deprived I was and stuff like that. And the second mistake I made is getting into nicotine. Avoid nicotine, like whatever you do, no matter what people tell you. Oh, I was told it wasn't addictive. That's how I got started. Other people tell you like, oh, just one hit, it'll be fine. But fuck that. avoid nicotine. Never hit that. Hit that shit. I wish I never hit that. But shit, I was trying something new today with this video, going off of a little bit of a plan type thing. I don't know if I liked it. Let me know what the best piece of advice was in the comments below. Drop a like, subscribe, help me grow my channel a little bit. I'm trying to grow this into a global self-improvement movement, so 1 subscriber will really help out right now because I only got 1. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.